Welcome to the Solid Signal podcast for the week of August 28th, 2017. And what I want to talk about this week is DirecTV Now, the company's streaming service. DirecTV Now is really, in a lot of ways, the future of DirecTV. And in the last year, you can say that maybe the launch process wasn't as good as it could have been, and maybe it was a little bumpier than some people expected. I do understand that. I disagree, but I do understand. DirecTV Now launched in beta in November of 2016, so we're almost a year in, and there were immediately some complaints about streaming issues and freezing and lack of features and lack of channels. And if you look back on the Solid Signal blog, you'll find that I'd noted some of these same things, because I have to be honest. When something isn't right, I do want you guys to know about it. But I've been using DirecTV Now for about a year now, all things considered, and I have to say I'm really pleased overall. I use it in conjunction with my DirecTV satellite service, even though I don't have to. If you have DirecTV satellite, you really don't need DirecTV Now, because a lot of the same stuff can be found on the DirecTV app for smartphones and tablets. However, I've just been using it because I have been involved with the folks in the engineering department at DirecTV in trying to squash some of the bugs. I'm pleased to be part of that process, and I gotta say, it's just been a real success. We've seen more and more channels pop up. Most markets now have locals. Even CBS is coming around in a lot of markets, so that's not a problem. And so I gotta tell you, DirecTV Now is looking better and better for everybody. If you are out there looking on social media and you find a lot of negative comments, take a look at the dates, because honestly, there's been a big change, especially since about February. If you're looking at a comment that's older than, say, the late spring of this year, it's just not valid, because the service is just more or less bulletproof for me, and I know a lot of other people who are in the same situation. Yes, it's going to be limited by your streaming speed, and if you've got a particularly slow phone or what have you, it's not going to do real well, and you can't really blame the app for that, can you? But what it's turned into is a great sort of transitional step for people of all ages who can't quite pay as much as they really want to pay for full service cable or satellite subscription, but also don't want to lose the ability to have live TV. You know, there are less expensive services. You can get Hulu, for example, for about $9 a month, and it's got a large on-demand library, but it doesn't have the live channels you're looking for. Competitors like Sling TV, which I have a lot of respect for, and Hulu and YouTube and some of the others are all in the same boat. It's getting to the point where they're all really good, but I think DirecTV Now is better because it combines almost everything that you're going to find on Hulu with almost everything that you're going to find on DirecTV satellite for a price that's less than you would pay for a traditional satellite or pay television. And there's also the added benefit of no contracts. You know, no contracts works for so many people in so many ways. There's cases where maybe you're only going to be somewhere 6 months out of the year and you just want television there. Maybe you're a millennial or a young person, or for whatever reason you're in an apartment and you can't really commit to 2 years because you just don't think you're going to be there 2 years. Maybe there's just a case where there's a show you really want to watch for a couple of months, and you're going to watch it there and enjoy some of the other live options at the same time. There's a ton of reasons that you would go no contract, and DirecTV Now is the way to do it. It's really robust now. The Roku app is good. The Apple TV app is good. Even the browser experience is good, and I got to tell you, usually you find the browser experience in these things is not terribly strong, and that means that you can use it on Windows tablets as well. I would give DirecTV Now a try. You know, you can try it for a week for free and then cancel, and there's no contract, there's no obligation. I would give it a try if you do not have a regular pay TV service, or even if you're thinking of cutting the cord, you might want to give it a try. It's a great service. It's only going to get better from now on, and if you were ever really worried about stability, simple as this, don't.